Alright, hello everybody. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to AFK farm water park in Anime Last Stand. I have made a video on this before, but it's a little bit old, and there are a couple things in it that could be optimized better, so think of this video as like an update. This method is mainly going to be useful for farming Garp or Gerp, the new ultimate unit for the Raid Part 2 update, but anyways, let's get into it. So first thing you're going to need is TinyTask, of course. I'll have a link in the description. First thing we're going to do is go to our preferences and make sure always on top is checked, that continuous playback is checked every time you start up the farm. The recording hotkey and playback hotkey, they don't really matter, but mine are F8 to start the recording and Control-Shift-Alt-P to start the playback. Play speed on 1x, and with all that out of the way, let's get into the actual method itself. To get started, we'll of course need a team. So something I got wrong in my last water park macro video was that there actually are no flying enemies in water park right now, so you can really bring any ground unit. Now, you want this unit to be pretty cheap, so probably placeable within the first 3 waves at least, and you also want them to have a decent amount of range, so it can't be someone like Yami. So for this, I'm going to bring my Super Robot 12 because I want to farm kills on her. You can see that I have no skill tree on her, so the unit's not even going to be that strong, and her range is only like 22, and this is going to work perfectly fine, as long as the unit is cheap enough. So, with that team set up, let's get into the actual method. Okay, loading in here. So when I make macros, I like to start the recording when that top timer hits 10, so boom. And now we're just going to click on the game a few times, make sure you tab back into Roblox. This is just like, if you click play on TinyTask and it tabs you into it, your movement isn't always going to be registered, so you want to click every time you start recording to make sure you're tabbed into the right game. Anyways, another thing that is kind of updated about this tutorial compared to my last is, if you notice, we didn't spawn in the middle of the ocean this time. They actually changed the spawn to be in this exact spot every time, which is very nice. So, we're going to go ahead and place our Robot 12, and we're just going to place her over and over at our feet. So, place, cancel, place, cancel, place, cancel, just right here. And I know it was a really hard setup, but that's all. We're pretty much good. Now, just wait until you clear the stage. I'm just going to spend any money I get along the way to upgrade my unit, and other than that, we don't need to place anything else. I'm chilling, so I'll get back to you when we beat the stage, or when the boss shows up or something. Pay attention to the next part, just make sure you follow along, because it's important that you loop the macro properly. Okay, you can see I cleared the stage. So now we're going to wait like 10 seconds. I'm going to use that top TinyTask timer. Just going to wait until that hits 7:35. Okay, now I'm going to start spam clicking retry right here. Now just in case it was in challenge, I'm also going to move the mouse a little bit and just spam click like right here. Just a little bit to the right. Just so this macro might work for challenges, but it's not supposed to. But anyway, we're going to end the recording now. We did pass 10 seconds just because the load time is a little bit weird going into Water Park after completing it. But now we're going to save our recording. So I'm going to go ahead and name it Water Park Act 6 Nightmare V2. And there we go. Now I've got the macro saved. With the macro saved, you can now farm Water Park anytime you want to, just by loading into the match, waiting for that top timer to hit anywhere around 10 seconds, it doesn't have to be perfect, and then starting up the farm. Make sure continuous playback is on, and it should loop perfectly fine. Now, that was it for the guide portion of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, maybe consider leaving a like or subscribing. Now, as I always do for the rest of the video, I'm going to show you guys that the farm actually works, and I'm going to show you it looping for me. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one, and have a great day.